Good evening, everybody. So today I wanted to talk to you about a few things, mainly energy. A lot of times the narcissist, when I got on the malignant narcissist, I talked about how the narcissist has fused them, their caregiver, and their actual self into this perfect grandiose self as a defense and narcissism, and then in the malignant, it gets into where they take the pain from their caregiver, they become the caregiver, and then they learn to inflict pain to raise themselves up so that they can be emotionally stable, so that they can feel that pompous grandiosity. They need that for them to be filled with power. And so the three things that the narcissist is in love with is power, domination, and control. If you just think about it, what I wanted to say about in the malignant narcissist is they can't separate you as from an object. You become an object just like you do in the narcissist, but they can't separate that you are a separate entity that has a separate group of emotions for yourself. That all they do is they project all of their insecurities and needs onto others, you see. And that's part of the reason why they like a people pleaser, because a people pleaser will be able to catch on to those things and they'll feel the damage coming off of that person, because that's what you see. You see their idiosyncrasies, and that's when somebody starts acting like that in a major way all the time, it shows that they have major issues. And if you can see that in the future, instead of as a past people pleaser, you would jump into that and try to people please them and then love them, and then you get caught up in the trap of my love can heal them, because that's kind of the way you were groomed in the family that you grew up in. But that's a lie. And after you realize that that's a lie, that love can only help people that are somewhat whole, going through minor, things in their life, maybe you can help them, but they also have love for you. You see, they have to be able to see the image of you as another entity, just like themselves, that, we can be hurt too. The narcissist doesn't care. See, that's the thing. They don't care. And if we want to get back to their childhood, they have blocked all of that out. So it's not even that they don't care. They can't even signify with that. When you're just a tool to them, you're just literally a tool to them. You're just a tool for them to get support, to get help by any means necessary. I mean, they will do all of these things. And so they only feel okay if they have power over you. Their power over you is all your decision making, your emotions, your emotional field, to control your emotional field, and to aim it all towards helping them and to building them up. See, they have an abuse of power. That's what they are. They are walking around abusers of power. And they infiltrate you by being this wolf in sheep's clothing. And because you grew up in a family where you people pleased, were groomed to react and do all these things for the people in your family, because that's how you were groomed from the narcissist hierarchy in your family, then when you get out and about, you're susceptible to these same types of, you've already been groomed. So you're susceptible to these same types of orchestrations through other people. And that's why you see sometimes, to heal and build boundaries, like I said, to heal and build boundaries is one way to keep these individuals away from you. Yes, on that level, but they're still going to come to you because of your light. Because you're an empath and you're not going to change your love. You're still going to have love for others, and you're still going to help others. You're still going to, you know, be there in certain situations for others, but you got to learn, you know, who you can help and who you can't help, who's worth it, you know, as far as who's not going to be out there trying to abuse you, because you don't want to change who you innately are. God gave you gifts, and you just have to be protective of those gifts and only give those gifts to certain individuals, ones that aren't going to abuse them, ones that see you as a separate entity that, you know, needs love too, needs that reciprocity too. You know, this is the thing. Reciprocity is the number one red flag. If you don't know if somebody's abusing you or not, if you don't get the energy that you're putting out back into you, then that's it. It's an unhealthy individual, toxic individual, whether they are whether they're a narcissist or narcissistic, or they have damage that's way too far gone that you can handle, that you need to be with. Because equal reciprocity is it should be, I mean, your intuition will tell you everything, but if nothing else, if you just go by the energy of it, they got to dominate you. They got to do things to devalue, you know, diminish you. They have to passively, aggressively beat you down. A lot of times these covert narcissists, and that, you know, they always put a damper on things that you're doing. They don't lift you up. They don't build you up. You don't ever, you know, feel as if you're having a good day with the narcissist, because they're always eroding your self-esteem, and it's subtle and it's subliminal, to be honest with you. So we need to, a lot of times, quit projecting our empathy on people that don't really deserve it. You know, you hold it for the ones, you know how you kind of will, you see, when the narcissist comes to you to hoover you and you give them nothing, what are you doing? You're not projecting your energy and your empathy onto them and your emotions onto them. Why? Because they don't deserve it. Because you know that they're toxic and they're going to abuse it. Now you know. Before you didn't. You were just projecting your love and empathy on everybody. And then what you get is the narcissist to come out the cracks, because they can see this from far away. They sniff you out. They're predators, y'all. And they're parasites. And this is the thing. When you turn down the narcissist, see, they're only going to come back to and hoover the people that they feel they're not going to get damaged from. If they know they're going to come back and get damaged from you because they've tried to hoover you a few times, they may never come back, or they may come back in a long time from now when they feel like you're getting down and out or something, or you're getting to that level to where maybe you're weak from looking on your social media or something. But if you're wondering why narcissists come back, try to hoover me. Well, you don't want them to. You want to heal and you want to glow up. But a lot of times if you've damaged them, also them demons in them, man, I know some of y'all don't believe there's demons in them, so okay, then you can look at it like they're psychological demons. How about that? Okay, so they're psychological demons. They got to go back to Satan, tell them they failed on you, you know, and they got to get repercussions for that too. And then the narcissist gets repercussions for that too, because they both failed. The entity in them, housed in them, failed, and they're the tool for the enemy. So the tool failed, which is the narcissist. So they got to go back and they got to tell Satan they failed, and they got to get repercussions for that. And trust me, man, that's why they come at you with domination and power over you. And if they can, then they smear you and they try to control how other people think of you, because they can't control you, because they want you to come back and ask them why you been lying about me, why you smearing me up, so that they can try to hoover you again. So that's all I got for you today. I only got a few minutes on my phone, y'all. I got to get a new phone tomorrow because my memory out. I'm going to get that 1 TB. And my MacBook crazy right now, so I don't like recording on that. Anyway, till next time, love y'all. Peace. We out.